Have you ever wondered what stormwater is made of? This video will help to answer that question. This is just one of many questions you can find answers to as part of the Penn State Extension Stormwater Basics Education Series. Stormwater is precipitation including both rain and snow that flows across the land. Stormwater runoff infiltrates into the ground, discharges directly into streams and rivers, or evaporates into the atmosphere. Impervious surfaces are any surface that water cannot infiltrate through. Examples include your driveway, sidewalk, patio, porch, garage, shed, and roof. A rain barrel is a low-cost water conservation device that can decrease stormwater runoff into waterways by sitting underneath a building's downspout and collecting water from the roof during each rain event. There are a couple of advantages to using a rain barrel. It's a source of free water that can be used various ways around your property. The collected rainwater can be used for watering gardens, lawns, trees, window boxes, and planters. It's best to use the collected water on inedible plants such as the lawn or flowers. Specifically, avoid watering edible plants if you have old tar and gravel or asbestos shingle roofs, treated wood shingles or shakes, copper roofs, or if you have a zinc anti-moss strip. Also, pay attention to the type of gutter you have, since some may be coated with lead-based paints. Water from the rain barrel can be used for outdoor cleaning, rinsing hands, boots, and garden tools. The water could also be used in a fountain or to extinguish campfires. The water in a rain barrel is not drinkable. The water collected from the roof can be laden with leaf litter, bird droppings, which include the potential for bacteria, dust, other airborne materials, and chemicals from roof material. What are the benefits of using a rain barrel? They reduce runoff and pollution, reduce erosion, reduce flooding, reduce sewer backups, save money on water bills, help keep creeks and rivers healthy, and raise stormwater awareness. How does a rain barrel work? A rain barrel is connected to your downspout. It has a hole on the top and has a sealed lid. The rain barrel has a spigot that should be placed 6 to 12 inches from the bottom of the barrel. You should be able to connect a hose to the threaded spigot. It is important that your rain barrel has an overflow. The barrel will fill very quickly in a major rain event. The overflow prevents it from coming apart when the rain barrel is full. Be sure the barrel is placed on a sturdy platform. When full, a rain barrel can weigh up to 500 pounds. It should be raised high enough so you can easily put a bucket under it to draw out water. Before purchasing a rain barrel, determine the location so you can get the size of barrel or barrels that you need. Be sure to consider an overflow where excess water will drain. Direct the overflow to a garden or lawn rather than to an impervious surface such as your driveway. How do you determine how much rainwater your rain barrel can hold? This requires you to do some math. The required capacity of a rain barrel is a function of the rooftop surface area that drains into it. To determine capacity, use the equation shown here. Multiply the average inches of rain per rain event by the square footage of the roof. Multiply that by the 0.6 conversion factor to determine the gallons to rain barrel per rain event. To increase capacity, you can connect more than one rain barrel together, as shown here. Water needs to be used between rain events to provide stormwater benefits. Otherwise, the barrel will not serve its water conservation purpose. Excess water will overflow from your barrel. Where can you get a rain barrel? You may purchase one or build your own. Perhaps you can find a build-your-own rain barrel workshop at your county extension office or conservation district. There are important factors to consider when choosing a rain barrel. If you are recycling a barrel, consider what the barrel was used for. It is not recommended to use one that was used to store hazardous or toxic chemicals. Recycled food-grade barrels, shown here, are ideal. Be sure the barrel does not become a mosquito breeding ground. Water should not lay on top of the barrel. If your barrel has a large opening at the top, be sure it is covered with a screen. If the screen tears, be sure to repair holes. Rain barrel maintenance is minimal but important. Inspect the components at least twice per year and repair or replace parts as needed. Clear the screen of any debris. Disconnect your barrel and clean out the inside of the barrel once per year. Rain barrels also need some attention in the winter months. Water may freeze in your barrel during the winter, causing the barrel to crack. To prevent damage, either disconnect it and store it in a garage or shed, or empty it and open the spigot for the winter. Rain barrels are a great way to reuse water running off rooftops, while minimizing stormwater runoff pollution. If you have additional questions about stormwater, or you are just interested in learning more, you can find a full series of videos and fact sheets on the Penn State Extension website. Just search for Stormwater Basics.